Should we talk about the Oscars? Like there's somebody gonna answer me. Should we talk about the Oscars? And people are like, no, yes. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it, I guess. So the Oscars are coming up Sunday. And the Oscars are pretty much a way for elite people to tell poor people how to live, right? Like that's what it is. And then to congratulate each other on how fucking great they are. And that's fine. I've always been a fan of them. Actually, I posted up here. I made an Oscars drinking game. I'm going to post it Friday on Instagram, but I'll put a picture of it in the pod too. We should do some picture. Do people watch the Oscars though? Like to me, it's like, oh, the Oscars are cool. I don't know if it's a thing though. I know it's not a thing as far as like compared to The Bachelor, which is every week the whole fucking world watching. I was watching last night. I was watching the Raptors game. They had a huge comeback, 12 in a row. You know, champions last year and still no respect. But I was watching their comeback. I was texting people. I was texting some of the boys, and they're like, "Oh, whatever. I'm watching The Bachelor." Dude, if you're watching The Bachelor, that's fine, right? If you're with your girlfriend, that's fine. If you're just a single guy watching it by yourself, just crushing some beers, it's like, oh, who broke your heart? You know, like that's a tough one. Okay, so we'll do a couple Oscars picks here, right? Even though I have no fucking idea. We'll do some picks here for fun. I'll give you my recommendations. Let me bring the nominees up. Okay. Okay. Those don't. How many of the categories don't fucking matter? You know. We'll talk about the categories that somewhat matter. Okay, best director. We got Tarantino for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I didn't actually love the movie on the first watch. Second watch, I fucking loved it. Todd Phillips, Joker, unbelievable. Bong Kim, Bong Joon Ho. I'm not even trying to be funny right now, but I hope one of those pronunciations is right. He did Parasite, which is one of the best movies I've ever seen. It's honestly one of the best movies I've ever seen. The story is just fucking incredible. It is a Korean film, so it like has subtitles and they speak Korean, but it's like, dude, if you want to watch a movie that just fucking blows your mind, is incredible the whole time, go watch Parasite. It's fucking so good. Martin Scorsese. Totally, that's how my buddy LDC says it. Martin Scorsese for The Irishman and Sam Mendes for 1917. Okay, 1917 is that war movie that's fucking winning every award. They kind of do what Birdman did where there's no cuts. So it's like almost a battle against time because there's no there are cuts, but they just like hide them. So it's a continuous movie because they're racing against time in order to tell the troops whatever. There's a few really intense scenes, but overall I didn't love it as a movie. The Irishman, 4 hours. Pretty fucking good. A lot of people hate on it. Like either The Irishman's one of those things where everyone's like, oh, it's the best movie ever. They're like, oh, I've seen Goodfellas. It sucks. I spent fucking 2 days and watched it. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. But I think for best director, I think it's going to be Bong Joon-ho or probably Tarantino. Because Scorsese, see, they could give it to Sam Mendes too. I'm going to go, they go the Korean guy. I think they're going to give it to the Korean guy. Because Parasite's that fucking good. And the whole, diversity thing, we sure as fuck can't give it to a white guy. That's pretty much racist at this point. If you give an award to a white man, you're fired. Get the fuck out of here. You're racist. So they're giving it to the Korean guy. That's my pick on that one. Okay, best supporting actor. Anthony Hopkins, The Two Popes. Why? Why do we need a Pope movie? Oh, this Pope and that Pope. The fucking head of the child molestation ring. The $1 trillion molestation ring. This guy's the head of it. We need that Netflix movie? Fuck off. I like Anthony Hopkins too, but just... Who's watching The Two Popes? Other than old fucking Italian ladies. Oh yeah, fucking Cosa Nostra, the fucking, I don't know why I'm talking that way, but I don't know who's watching Two Popes. Brad Pitt, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Oh, stop right there. He's winning. He's winning every award up to this point, except an Oscar. He is one of the best parts of that movie. He crushes it. I'm saying Brad Pitt wins Best Supporting Actor. The other ones are Joe Pesci and The Irishman. They're not going to give it to him because he doesn't go to any awards and doesn't care. Al Pacino and The Irishman. Who they just fucked Al Pacino his whole career. Like all his best performances, they never gave him an Oscar for. And then fucking Scent of a Woman, which is just like a '90s Pacino, just like playing Pacino as a blind guy. It's actually kind of funny. they gave him an Oscar for. So maybe they give him a fucking, like a thanks for 20 years ago Oscar. Maybe I'd say he's my runner-up. And then Tom Hanks, A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. Tom Hanks, father of the legendary Chet Hanks. Booyaka, booyaka. Legend. Look that guy up on Instagram. But I'm going Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt's my pick on that. Okay, best actor. Jonathan Pryce, The Two Popes. Fucking leave. Fuck off. Adam Driver, Marriage Story. I really liked that movie and really liked his performance in it. It's a Netflix movie. It's fucking great. Antonio Banderas, Pain and Glory. Fuck, never saw it. Joaquin Phoenix, The Joker. Oh, the obvious winner. If anybody other than Joaquin Phoenix for the Joker performance wins Best Actor, you have to throw whatever you have in your hand at the time. If it's a bottle of wine, if it's a bottle of whiskey, if it's your phone, if it's your own cock, you throw it at the fucking TV as hard as you can. Joaquin Phoenix simply has to win Best Actor because he's the best performance of the year. Right? And in 4, 5, 10 years, people are going to look back on this year and go, what a performance that was. That was fucked. So if anybody else other than him wins, fuck my mouth. It's bullshit. And there's Leo, my boy LDC, for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And I would say he's the runner-up because he had a fucking all-time performance too. Once again, just like Al Pacino, they never give Leo the Oscar for all his great work. They give it to him for The Revenant, which, okay. The bear scene was cool. Him growing a beard and a man bun was kind of cool for Coachella. He says 3 words in that movie. Nothing really happens the whole fucking 4 hours of watching it, but they give him an Oscar. Great. Then Best Picture. This is a real interesting one. We got 1917, which I talked about earlier, and it's like a 6.5 for me. I didn't love it. Ford v. Ferrari. Fucking great movie. Great movie. Check that movie out. It's awesome. The Joker. Or just Joker. It's not The Joker. Joker. Obviously Elite. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Great. Parasite. Probably one of my favorite movies of the last 5 years. The Irishman. Little Women. Jojo Rabbit, which not a lot of people have seen this movie. Fucking incredible. Jojo Rabbit could have went wrong a million times. But Taika Waititi, the director of Thor 3, he fucking blended this movie and everything worked and it didn't... It's really about like a kid whose imaginary best friend is Hitler during World War II. But somehow like he made it funny, but it's smart and sad. And just everything worked. It was incredible. It could have went wrong off the rails so many times. Great movie. Go check Jojo Rabbit out if you haven't seen it. Then Marriage Story. Great Netflix banger. For me personally, I feel like they're going to give it to 1917 because they're just on that movie's dick. But, fuck, I don't know. I think you got to go... I don't see them giving it to Ford v. Ferrari either. It's just a car movie. It's like, I don't know, they don't... I think they're going to probably give it to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood or Parasite. Those would be my 2 front runners. I think it's going to be Once Upon a Time or Parasite. And I think even for directors, I think it's going to come down to Tarantino and Bong Joon-ho. I think they have the 2 overall best movies, and they're the best directors this year. So they're going to be battling out for Best Picture and Best Director. So my pick, I'll go Once Upon a Time in Hollywood because Hollywood and the Oscars love movies about Hollywood. If you make a movie or TV show about the industry, you're winning awards. People are like, oh, this is an insight into the industry. Look how smart this is, win awards. So I'm going Best Picture, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Best Actor, Joaquin Phoenix. Duh. Best Supporting, Brad Pitt. Best Director, my boy Bong Joon-ho. And I hope I'm pronouncing that right. There's my quick Oscars rundown. Check my Instagram. I put a funny Oscars drinking game on there. And that's about it. Smell you later.